Hi guys, and welcome to a very special episode of Studio Sembang Slice. Today's episode is all about home, heritage, and harmony. And of course, with one of Malaysia's most iconic local brands that encapsulates everything to do with home and living, we have Signature Malaysia. So of course, my guests for today are none other than Mr. K.S. Lau, the Group CEO of Signature International Berhad. And of course, we have the very beautiful and talented Diana Danielle, the Signature's new brand celebrity and also the face of the beautiful Anggun Heritage Collection, which is also freshly launched as well. So we're going to have so many questions for them today. But before we get into the questions, I want to highlight the furniture that we have in the set today because it's also very special. Have you guys noticed that this is kind of like a new setup for this corner? Yes, they changed out the sofas and everything because it's actually the latest collection in conjunction with Signature's 31st anniversary. 3 decades of transforming spaces and elevating lives. So our beautiful, beautiful set is brought to you by Crown Living, and you guys can enjoy up to 50% off of premium furniture from the 17th of October to the 30th of November. It's the biggest sale of the year. So make sure to visit your nearest Crown Living showroom or explore the full collection at crownliving.com. Now that we've done the full introduction, without further ado, I can get into the questions. Firstly, how are you guys doing? How are you feeling?
Feeling good today.
Pretty exciting.
Yes, very, very nice.
Yes, I showed up to the Signature showroom today and there is so much happening with such a large sale of literally everything you can think of that is to do with home and living. Isn't that right, Mr.
Yes,
KS?
yeah, right.
Yeah, it must be such an exciting time for everyone at Signature. But we'll kick things off with the first question. It's Signature's 31st anniversary. So this is a really long legacy of really transforming people's home and living spaces for the better. And there's a launch also of Anggun Heritage and the Product Experience Zone. So I wanted to ask you, from your opinion, what makes this launch so special and different from something that anyone has ever seen before?
Over the 3 decades, Signature brand has become a household brand. Initially start from the kitchen specialist. Now go to building furniture. Now we evolving into total home and living solution. So with the launch of the Anggun Heritage, right? So this idea came up. We want with something homegrown design with the Malaysian artistry, still with the modern functionality. So this is why we go through the survey, our premium customers. So a few hundred survey we collected. Then we present the product, right? And the design, it is a cultural, we proudly to say this is a Malaysian culture product. They can present to the every house owner. And then also the product experience zone. The area, the homeowner can explore and then also can feel, they touch, they can decide the colors, and they can see a lot of functional products. And then this is where they can have an innovation, right? Because every household, they have to make decision in terms of color, in terms of layout. So this is a first one, right? In Malaysia, we call it home and living hub. Let the homeowner can experience it, by themselves. Yes. Yeah.
And another really exciting thing that you guys have done in conjunction with the launch of Anggun Heritage is you guys obviously now have Diana Danielle as your brand celebrity, which is so exciting. I could not think of a better fit. So I wanted to ask you, representing Signature Malaysia, of course, what did you think makes Diana Danielle like the most perfect fit? And I know this is maybe slightly awkward because she's right here in front of us as well, but it would be good to hear, I think, why this synergy is so important for driving the collection.
So every collection we have iconic or representative. So in the past, we have Soft Minima.
Yes.
I think Amelia,
that was me.
this represent a minimalist.
Yes, very much so.
Contemporary design for the urban living. And the Anggun heritage, right, is the Malaysia cultural homegrown design. So we present the authentic, right? And also we have a futuristic and also the character. So we saw Danielle to fit on this collection.
Mhm.
Yeah. So especially, Malaysia, we have not just we think about the batik, songket, yeah, rattan. It's all represent the Malaysian culture. So one of the feature is a rattan. So we can see Diana Danielle is very fit to this collection and
Mhm.
to be a spokesperson, yeah, to our this collection. Yeah. So we
Yes.
glad she's on board with us. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's the perfect partnership, in my opinion. But of course, now that we've heard from the signature representative, we have to hear from Diana Danielle herself as well. What does it feel like to walk into the signature family, to now be brand celebrity, and to represent such a meaningful collection in how it ties back to our Malaysian roots?
Okay, so I'm the newest member and I feel a little shy today because it's my first time really just gathering with everyone, and doing this whole marketing campaign together. So excuse me for being quite shy.
No, welcome. Welcome to the
But
family.
thank you so much. But I just moved into a new house and my kitchen is not very functional. It's not the best. And when I, was able to collaborate with a signature to make my new kitchen, I'm really so excited to transform it because I feel like I'm missing a piece, something really important in my house. I don't look forward to cooking. I don't look forward to even entering the kitchen. The kitchen is really just the heart of it all for me as a mom. And to be a part of this campaign, really just I want people to know how important it is to elevate your home, to make it your own, to give it the identity that kind of ties back to how your family, the routine of your family and how we live and breathe in that space. So, and because my kids are obviously Malay, our roots are very kampong. I'm from Perak, my ex is from Kedah, and my kids are very rooted in that, Malay traditional aesthetics and elements. I feel like this collaboration is perfect because you also tie in the identity, of Rotan and the whole green aesthetics because my house is very green, and to bring it inside is one of the things I wanted to do so much. I always wanted to bring something green into my kitchen, but now I have a whole green kitchen, so I really can't wait to see it come to fruition.
I'm so excited to see all of the content that's going to come out. I
I
know it's going to be so good.
I'm so excited.
I know. And I think another really important question that we should ask at the beginning of today's event, right? Because I'm sure everyone listening is going to feel so inspired and so excited to revamp their own living spaces. So I do have to ask at the very beginning, back to Mr. KS, could you share a little bit with us about some of the really exciting promotions, activations? Because it's the 31st anniversary, we're running a lot of stuff right now that's going to make it even more accessible untuk semua kat luar sana to get to have a slice of signature in your home as well. So I'd like to ask, what are some of the things that people can look out for that make it even more accessible for them to feel as excited as Diana Danielle does about her kitchen and her living space?
Actually, we are running off our 31st anniversary promotion, right? Start from the 17th October
Yes.
until 30th of November.
Yes.
So even though now is the middle of November, we still have 2 weeks to go.
Yeah, you guys have time,
Yeah,
but you have to be fast, okay?
So we appreciate the homeowner, our customer. So we have a Flexi Promo Plus promotion for them. So for every 10,000 purchase, right, they can enjoy the upgraded those furniture, premium appliances, and also many items. Yeah, curtain as well. And apart from these nationwide sales, we run in the warehouse sales, right? Carry out from this Thursday and until over the weekend, so can enjoy as low as some item is 31 ringgit. Yeah, so we are
Brilliant.
yeah,
That's so smart.
then also we are collaborating with the bank, RHC Bank. So they are on the flexi finance, full flexi this housing loan and also the financing that can the loan provide until 90%. Also
Fabulous.
the property value also apart the 30% of property value, right? They can use it for the renovation or the building furniture. So this give we customer a lot of flexibility there. And also we give extra 5%, right, to the house bank card holder.
Oh, that's
So,
awesome.
oh yeah, extra 5%. And also we just launched our trade-in program.
Ah?
Signature trade-in program. So customer can make over their trade in the old to new within 48 hours. This is amazing.
So the whole process of resetting this signature space to 48 hours.
Yes. So from
Wow.
the dismantle, disposal, installation within 48 hours.
Brilliant.
That's crazy.
That's
It's
awesome.
amazing.
Yeah.
So this what we received a very well response during the home deck
Yeah.
last weekend.
Mm.
Very good response. People, because it's old house,
Yeah.
existing house, it's hassle for them, right, to move out,
Of course.
to make over the kitchen, wardrobe, and change. So this program specially tailor made for them.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
I
So
think
we
it's really smart.
we keep on roll out of this program, right? And stay tuned. We have a new we have the video to showcase on this.
Interesting.
really
So the
program.
turnover is super quick.
Yeah. So
I
so
know.
so we
Crazy.
promise the customer, today make over, tomorrow evening you can cook.
Wow. Do I get that?
No, because I was just thinking, actually, this is a really functional application because
Yes.
for a lot of people out there, we're quite indecisive and trends change, our preferences change over time. So I love soft minima and I will forever, but I don't know how I'm going to feel in 10 years' time.
Mhm.
What if by that point I have kids and I have a different functionality? Then I
Mhm.
can come and trade in. Or if you guys are maybe at a point where you're ready to trade in, this is now available for you, which is so great.
Wow.
Yeah. So you guys have really, honestly, Mr. Chaos, you've pulled out all of the stops to make sure that it's as accessible as possible. Can I just ask a final question before we go back to Didi? What is so meaningful about this 31st anniversary for you in terms of like how you're approaching giving back to your customer base?
Very meaningful because seldom a brand, right, in Malaysia can last for the few decades. First
Correct.
thing.
Correct.
And then also we can see our this customer base is moving to the more premium
Yes.
segment, and it's widely and also internationally.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very meaning for us. We're not just homegrown brand. Now we also international brand.
Mm-hmm.
So we already expanded to this India, few city now. So also the Bangladesh, also the high end segment. So they look at us. Our product is equivalent to the imported quality
Mm-hmm.
and also the brand.
Mm-hmm.
So this we feel proud.
Mm-hmm.
It's a make in Malaysia product.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one thing. Second thing is we also evolving, become a home transformation brand from the built-in product to the total and home living solution.
Mm-hmm.
So customer come to us because they want all in one, one-stop solution.
Mm-hmm.
So what we can provide now.
Mm-hmm.
So give the hassle, no hassle to customer. Then customer is confident and trust to us. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So let us make over, furnish their house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So based on their design, and also the functionality.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure Didi can speak on this as well, right? Like as a customer now inviting Anggun Heritage into your home and being the icon and muse of the Anggun Heritage Collection, how much did this alleviate your stress in terms of like, I think having a one-stop place for everything helps people so much because moving is stressful.
It is very
hard. Yeah, to find all of the different pieces. So what was it about Anggun Heritage specifically for you? And secondly, how much did this save you like pening and stress and time?
Okay, let's start with the pening and stress first. I think the best part about working with Signature is I'm not the kind of person who likes to think too much about how certain things should look exactly. I like to go with the flow, and I can't make choices very well because if you present 10 things for me to choose, I go with the one that's most obvious, but sometimes it might not be the best for me, right? So, with the consultation that they provide and how they actually approach me and how they try to understand the things that I need, they always take into account that I'm very busy and I have two very busy kids as well. So the flow of everything needs to make sense. I haven't fully explored the whole, home and living solutions, all of them, but I'm going through it one by one because again, I'm not very decisive. I have to go through things one by one, but we start with the kitchen for me to fully explore everything in terms of the kitchen. And then I go into the living room and then I go to other parts of the house. It takes time, regardless of, of however you want to approach it. I think taking time is one of the best things you can do for your home. because you also want to understand how your family is going to live in it. And to rush through, yeah, if you don't have much time, it's great. But for me, I like to take it slow. So I'm one of those people who prefer to take it one step at a time, but with a lot of guidance.
Of course.
So they were holding my hand this whole time.
Oh, I know.
And when they presented, I mean, it was a whole secret at that point, but they were like, Diana, we have this new collection coming out, the Anggun Heritage. And then they showed me the colors and I was like, oh my God, yes. Because I thought I just wanted a green backsplash to kind of pull everything together. And at first I was like, all green. And then they showed me the actual
Mock-ups
kitchen
and everything.
Not just the mock-up, they showed me the whole,
Oh, really?
the kitchen upstairs.
She
and I
got
was
to
like,
see it early before everyone
Yes, I
else.
did.
Oh, okay.
You know, because sometimes you can't see it through the mock-up.
No, of course, yeah.
So they were like, Diana, look at it. We just want you to see it. And then I saw it and I was like, can I take this whole kitchen back home?
No, of
Everything.
course. It's beautiful.
Not just beautiful, but it's very calming.
Yes.
To me, because I'm sure you know our whole lives are just very hectic
And chaotic.
chaotic. You know, I want to go home to a kitchen that allows me to feel centered, so that I can cook for my kids and I can actually enjoy being in the kitchen. So, you know, sometimes we go for the basic colors, but I like how my kitchen is not basic, yet it still has its very calm element to it with I love a lot of wood.
Special.
So they still have a lot of wood elements in there, but they also have this, you know, very Malaysian, like you can see it feels also like macam kampung feel as well.
Yeah.
And again, because my house has a lot of, you know, it's very foresty and very like green. So it really kind of like blends together. I really cannot wait. I'm just looking at it through my imagination right now. But
So
And
the actual product is showcased. Initially, we thought we want to launch by December.
Yeah.
But because Diana, love this. So we quickly push it
Expedited
forward.
everything for her. Oh my gosh. So actually, you guys kat luar sana, you can all say thank you so much, Diana Danielle, for pulling this earlier so we can do the 31st anniversary. We can also get our incredible promotions and still have access to this heritage collection maybe a little bit earlier than what it was originally supposed to. I think this could not
because
be...
Raya is coming.
Raya is coming.
Like around the corner. So
Before
come
you open
on.
houses.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So good, the timing, and such a good partnership and chemistry between, I think, Didi and Signature as well. But moving forward, I did want to ask about what's next. So we're moving into our second segment, which is what's next for the brand in general. But before we go into what's next, even we have to take a look at the past, right? So Mr. K has said, and I think the part of your house that you're furnishing as well is the kitchen. And this is what a lot of people associate Signature with. We think Signature started with kitchens, does kitchens like nobody else ever will, right? But is now doing everything else also beyond just the kitchen of the house, right? And so what actually inspired this expansion for Signature, rather than focusing on something niche within the home, to expand into other areas such as wardrobes, living room furniture? Every single corner of the house is now catered for. Why and how did this happen for the brand?
Through the launches of the Anggun Heritage Collection, so we realize the design and uniqueness of culture is very important. It's a crucial element. So for next year, 2026, right, we do something beyond furniture. Coexist with the beyond fashion. So we want to integrate it both together with the culture element, like a batik, songket, right? So something I won't disclose now, but we launch something very exciting.
Really?
Sounds
Yes,
exciting.
yeah.
Do you know about it? Because she knows things before they launch.
But I hope I can, you know.
Batik and songket.
I know,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
I think batik and songket in the home would be so
Because
cool.
Beautiful.
when during the
Absolutely
launches, right, Diana wear the entire dress.
Beautiful, right?
Beautifully.
Yeah, she
So
looks stunning.
inspire me. Look, something, right? You need to do
Different.
beyond.
We
Yes.
should see each other more often so I can keep
Yeah, she's
inspiring
part of
you
the
guys
fashion.
for the next
We all need to
collection.
be Diana Danielle. A huge thank you is the story here.
Yeah.
I didn't know, but no, songket in a house.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
And do you know what's really
Gorgeous.
shocking, Mr. Kares? I can't believe that as Malaysians, we've not actually seen this done in the way that Signature is
Yeah.
doing it before. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't
No,
think
it
I've
actually
ever seen this
it
before.
feels a bit more intimidating.
I suppose, yeah.
You know, because I always see it in like friends of mine who are artists,
Yes.
or you know, people who are just a bit more traditional in their
Yeah.
taste. But actually, it's actually quite elegant if you try to.
It's beautiful,
Yeah.
and it's like a way of modernizing it, bringing it into a home in a non, as you
You
said,
need signature to do
intimidating.
that.
Yeah, that's the signature way lah, guys. Kan? But now for Didi, I just wanted to ask, what is it about the brand that at the beginning of this partnership that you embarked on made you feel like, oh, this feels like a slice of home for me? What is it that you resonated with?
I just love how they do things. When I was going through, they gave me a walkthrough of their whole HQ here, and I was like, there's not one corner that I didn't like,
Mhm.
you know? And if I had multiple homes, I'd be like, I'll take this one, I'll take
Yeah.
this one, you know? So it's just the quality and the way that they basically communicate with you and give you the confidence that you are in good hands.
Mhm.
And so again, I'm not decisive. I don't know what I want most of the time, and being able to be guided through, and they give you options, but at the same time, they tell you what's best for your home according to what you need. So
Mhm.
that's why I feel like you're almost having mentors helping you,
Yeah.
get the best that
I
you
completely agree. When I
need.
was trying to build my home with the soft minima decisions, I think I've been saved by the signature team many times from making some really unintelligent decisions. I was like, let's do this, let's do this. They were
Yes.
like, I don't think that's gonna look very nice. And now that for my home at least, we're very near the end already. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, thank God, I followed the instructions.
Can I get a sneak peek?
Yes, of course, of course. One day you're gonna come to my house. I'll do like an open house for the signature team or something. But give me like a month or so to just like fix everything and get it ready.
Yes.
And I can't wait to show you guys. But Signature helped so much with this design process. And I think another way that Signature loves to help their community is to make it as accessible as possible. Now, this is always something for me at least that I thought was amazing about Signature because it's very premium quality products, yet it's very accessible and it's not something that people cannot have access to in a way that sometimes premium and luxury is like, oh, I'm scared. I don't even want to look
I
because
don't
I'm
want to
scared. I don't even want to
ask.
ask, right? But Signature finds a way to blend both premium quality, luxury quality, but in
Yeah.
a way that we can all have that in our
Mm.
homes, which I think is beautiful. How did you manage to do this? And why was it so important for you to be able to bridge this gap?
Through so many years, we are dealing with the house owner.
Yeah.
We know their frustration.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when they start moving a new house with furniture, right style, right design, right function is not easy.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you're dealing with many parties, contractors to compete, so this should be some misalignment between during the process.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what I understood. So for signature, we handle everything.
Mm-hmm.
So we guided the homeowner what should they do and don't, right? In terms of design, functional. So homeowner leave it to us to handle it. It's not peace of mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to see the end result.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what signature commitment to the homeowner.
Correct.
Mm.
Peace of mind is so important, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
During the
completely
process,
agree.
yeah, so many people work there, here. Yeah, so this is the hustle, right? We don't
Oh,
handle experience.
yeah.
So we take it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys take on a lot. And I also feel it's such a delicate balancing act of all of these different parts, which Didi, you can relate to, right? Like, not only are you an incredible actress and entertainment personality with such big contributions, but you're also a mom. You also have so many hats that you wear, right? An entrepreneur and so on and so forth, a producer. What else have you not done? You also have a very delicate balancing act. So can you tell us a little bit more about how you manage all of these things? Because I think that is another thing that you and the brand have in common is the fact that you bridge so many different aspects together into one.
There's no such thing as balance, right? You just have to
you just do it all 100%.
You have to just manage one chaos at a time every day.
Yes.
And I think planning is everything. Again, with Signature, you plan so much, and when the time you execute, it's easy. But when you don't take that time to slow down to really see what's important, what you should prioritize and stuff, then you don't know what you should actually focus on.
No, of
And
course.
yeah, you only have so much energy in a day, so much to focus on in a day. And I don't believe anymore in running myself thin. I believe in just like being able to, sometimes you have to sacrifice a couple of things. You have to let go of certain things. You can't have everything, but the things that you have, you appreciate and you take care of. And I think that is one of the things that I've learned so far, now that I'm 34.
Which is actually very young with so much future ahead of you, which is why I wanted to ask you, because I'm a huge follower of Diana Danielle and I love to watch your content. I do. And so I just wanted to ask, because you've got this new exciting home renovation coming up with Signature, with Anggun Heritage in your home, can we be expecting more fun, like content ideas that are going to be happening in your kitchen?
I need to ask you how you do it.
Let
me just
do you
borrow
see
your
how many
team.
people are helping me do it? I couldn't do it alone. It's always a team thing.
Yeah.
But my question to you is, are we going to be expecting like cooking videos? Like, what is in the future of content where we can see you and Signature together in action?
I think I've lost a part of myself because after I moved into this new house, I didn't really feel like I want to step into the kitchen. I really can't wait to be able to have my kitchen completed so that I can go back into my element of just, bringing people together, just having friends over, cook and, and entertain. Yeah, I miss that part of my house so much. And I used to have it. Now I don't. And I really wish we could just expedite everything. And I want a kitchen by 48 hours.
No, I could completely understand. It's like, I want to go back today and I want to see it ready, right?
Yeah, it's just the flow of things, having it more functional, having it just make me feel like I want the mood, the kitchen, you need to have this mood to cook and this mood to entertain. And right now it just feels so bare. And can't wait.
No, I can imagine. But it's also one of those things where even though the process of making something happen can sometimes be challenging, or sometimes like it's long and you get impatient because you're like, I want to see it now. It's also the beautiful part, because now you make the decisions that you're going to be able to live in comfort and peace and luxury in for the next many, many years to come. Right? So I wanted to ask you, what was it like building your dream kitchen with Signature? Like, talk us through like the steps, like how was it working with the team? What type of questions did you have for them? How did they answer? How did they help you?
I wish I could give you a really long answer to this step by step, but honestly, it was 3 meetings. It was all it took. And I think that's where Signature is, they're experts in. They just make sure they come to your house. I mean, I was in touch with them 1 week. The next week, they're already at my house. They knew the measurements. I came in. They're like, this is what we propose. And I said yes to almost everything. Just a few tweaks here and there in terms of the tone and stuff like that, of the color of the kitchen and stuff. But to be honest, they even helped me with my laundry area. So it's like the laundry area, the kitchen, the wet kitchen, the dry kitchen, and we have a little island going on. So it's a full kitchen, and within 3 meetings we got it done. Yeah. And because they already had a concept in mind to propose to me, so it was so much easier, because now we can just focus on how the flow of things and some of the kind of like the problem areas that I had with my kitchen, I just presented to them. I said, this is the problem here. I think we split the fridge into 2.
Oh,
I know.
Okay, what does that mean? What do you mean you split the fridge into 2?
So we have this doorway, right, between the wet kitchen and the dry kitchen, but we couldn't really fit one fridge in on the side, because then you can't open the fridge very well. So
and it obstructs the door.
So then we're like, okay, you know what? Maybe we should put two fridges instead.
Around
2 single fridges instead around the door. That's
kind of brilliant, right?
So you see, like they have ideas for everything, and obviously it's a process that we discuss together. But they're just like, okay, what do you want? This is what I want. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
They're just as excited to kind of like make it work for us. So that's the beauty of it. That's one of the things that we had to kind of like overcome in terms of the problems we had
within the space, right?
Yeah,
like,
within
the
solutions
ultimately.
Correct. Yeah. And it's so much better than I, actually imagined. So
I'm so excited for you.
I know.
I love talking about home and living. But I did want to touch on another thing, right? Because we've spoken a lot about Anggun Heritage, but the product experience zone here at Signature is something that I've never seen before in my life. If you are the type of person that is into home and living solutions because you want to optimize, you want to organize, like that's me. I'm type A. I go home, everything must have a system, right?
Oh, wow.
Otherwise I get stressed out. And the amount of systems you guys have here is something out of this world. Mr. Chaos, can you tell us a little bit about the new systems that you have in terms of like solutions, and also if there's any like secrets that you can share with us about what is next or what you guys are going to be doing next, like something like the Songket. Any more secrets you want to share with the class? Because I'm sure we would all love to know.
Regarding the product experience zone, right?
Yeah,
So actually, we are collaborating with the global brands partners.
it's amazing.
Yeah, so we can see the functional product accessories. We are working with Bloom from Austria, Heffler from Germany, Customer from Germany, and also with the surfaces, this from Italy, like LS Plan, also with the Interplane and DuPont surfaces. So all the product, all this functional, this accessory is international well-known brand.
Mm-hmm.
And then many of the product carry lifetime warranty. So if you found anything at the end after 10 years spoil, we change free of
Mm.
charge.
Amazing,
Yeah.
right?
So this is why the put us right is that the quality is priority.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
From this. Then customer have a visual, the design and with the functional.
Yeah.
So this is very important
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of things go through the display set. You couldn't imagine what can you add on
Mm-hmm.
with this product experience zone, right? Our customer really can put the hands on, they can feel it, experience, touch it, everything, so they can select,
Mm-hmm.
what they prefer, what is a cooking functionality, and also how their daily life, what they do, and in terms of designing a furniture.
Mm-hmm.
So very important. And moving forward, uh, this one still is good to us in terms of new product.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to every year we have new series, new collection.
Yeah.
So next year, of course, we are going to
Are
have a
doing a new
new
collection
new
as well.
collection as well, or something also based on some the Malaysia culture, uh, uh, artistry, design, and also we add on the new product category. Go through the what is the gap we still need to perfect the entire whole house. So we add it on.
I don't see any gaps in Signature's current
You have
lineup.
still minor gap. So
Okay.
you see.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
very excited already. Oh my gosh, thank gosh we're only like 1 month away from next year. So it's not too long before we can find out. But I did want to ask, and this is a question for the both of you. What do you think? I mean, from a customer perspective and also from the man who runs the entire show, what is the one thing that you hope that people get when they step into this flagship store for the first time? Which, as Didi said earlier, right, it's one thing to look at it in pictures, and it's a completely different thing to come and see for yourself, touch for yourself, and get an idea because it's so custom, right? So what is the one thing that you guys want people to experience, or what they should be looking forward to if they come to experience Signature's flagship store in real life, in person, for the first time? Who wants to answer first time? Didi, do you want to go first? Because Mr. KS just gave us a long answer about
Okay.
all his spoilers for next year.
Again, I feel that when I first stepped in, I had an idea. And then walking through, and experiencing all the different areas, you start to realize all the possibilities, all the different options they have, the what do you call that, functionalities that they actually have for you to choose from. And also they allow you to look back at what you need and your lifestyle. And it's so important because what we need sometimes is not what we want, sometimes is not what we need. And when I was going through, I was literally like, oh, semua cantik, semua cantik. This color can work, that color can work, that layout can work. And I was just like, okay, where do I start? So I was already overwhelmed at that point. But sitting with them, I understood then you have to really understand how it actually will elevate your life. And that's where with a home, it's not just about the beauty, the aesthetics, the quality, but it's also about how it can actually enhance your life. And that's how they actually helped me. And, from customer to customer, I feel like that's the most important thing that you have to look at before you enter Signature is to understand what are the pain points in your house right now and what is it that you want to elevate. For me, it's time, it's the process of things, it's making sure that everything is streamlined. And of course, something that lasts almost forever if can, like can. So I don't have to change anything. But again, they always have something. You have an idea, they'll always give you, more to actually work with. So I'm very lucky to actually work with Signature at this point in my life. And honestly, there's so much more that I want to do with my house from this point. Yeah.
And maybe the Songket collection next,
That's one
different part
thing.
of the house.
I know,
Yeah,
but
the living room.
also they actually give you a lot of knowledge in the process
Yes, this is
of
true.
it. So you walk away understanding more about what you need in a home and who you are too
Yeah.
at some point.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
couldn't agree more. Mr. Chaos, what do you have to add?
Yeah,
First thing that people should be looking forward to when they
yeah.
experience.
So normally, every house owner, they want to start to renew their house.
Mm-hmm.
They always have a idea,
Mm-hmm.
initial idea.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But sometimes they are be too focused on one aspect,
Mm.
right? So they have opportunity when they walk into a showroom, they can explore with different design teams,
Mm-hmm.
design ideas, colors, and also just now Diana also highlighted the functionality of the furniture.
Mm-hmm.
So they can open eye, inspire them that to what is really what they need.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So this is very important. So go through the process, we guide them. So until they find out this is really what they need.
Mm-hmm.
So this is really the journey. From the journey, they feel, oh, I'm proud because I make the decision. I with the guidance from a sales consultant, all right. Then they feel, oh, this is the right choice. I make it right through. Not just because I have initial. A lot of customer homeowner initial design, they turn to here to change
Mm-hmm.
because this is
Mm.
really what they want.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm.
we feel proud. We guide them to go through this process.
The right
They
direction.
make the right choice for them because once the furniture installed, right? Because it's not from 3D, it's actual product.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the homeowner they thought they go to 3D. That in fact, right, actual is not the same. But here it's totally 100%.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm.
from there, right, because they stay in the house, they stay for many, many years.
Mm-hmm.
If you're facing something, right, it's not the firm answer
Mm-hmm.
or right choice, right? Might be one day you'll regret.
Oh yeah, very true, right?
But this is where the journey is be thinking carefully, the color selection, everything, the design, space planning, everything. Being out. So this is right choice.
I agree.
So
Yeah.
very important for house owner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is true. Oh, very, very true, huh? It's a lot of thought and a lot of detail that goes into all of these things as well. And I think you guys have really managed to wrap up very well, not just what is happening in the future, but also what people can expect from Signature and also why you guys should come in person and see it for yourself. Don't miss out on the opportunity. But I think there's another angle for our final segment of our little session today of Studio Sembang Slice that I wanted to ask you about. And I think it's another thing that sometimes Malaysians need to remember out there is that in several different categories of business and of the industries that exist within Malaysia, we have icons that are representing us. For example, entertainment, we have Diana Danielle. And for home and living solutions, we have Signature representing us not just locally, but also on an international stage. Mr. Chaos, I wanted to ask you, what are the upcoming opportunities for Signature to expand, as you mentioned earlier with India, for example, abroad? Because it's so great that with how Signature, kekalkan, how do we say that in English? Puts
Maintain.
forward, Malaysian culture, our rattan and our maybe even batik and songket coming soon, who knows, right? To have that be represented internationally is something that all Malaysians out there should be very, very, very proud of. So what are some of the exciting things that Signature is doing overseas that we can take pride in and feel like there's a bit of us in that too, you know?
For 226, we aiming to expand our this present at the beyond India is to Middle East.
Amazing.
Yeah, Middle East. Also, we going to have start with a project in London.
Ah,
Yes.
wow.
Yes. So actually, in fact, we secured a project. So this why,
Congratulations.
yes, this is something if we feel proud of Malaysia product. So we will ship it to the London, then the install at the London. London require very high standard
Yes.
of the furnishing.
And design and
Yes, fully furnished with kitchen, wardrobe, foyer area, and then the requirement on this quality and the specification. We need to go through a lot of tests to get the certification. So we are getting there. So this is why we hope 226 this is the first we set our this milestone to the London. So it's feel proud our product is equivalent to the European standard.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm really so proud to hear and to be part of a brand that's making such impact, because I think for all Malaysians out there, it's worth remembering that if we have a Malaysian brand that can represent us, we all now have more opportunities to service global industries, whether it comes to our design, our creativity, our art, dan sebagainya lah kan. So congratulations, Signature, for taking such a huge step. And as for Didi, right, I wanted to ask you, when you look at how like Malaysian design, lifestyle, creativity, society is evolving, what excites you the most about like the progresses that we see in the design industry, for example, with Anggun Heritage, and even the exciting stuff that we managed to create out of Mr. KS just now with, like, for example, Songket in the home? What excites you the most?
Can you repeat the question, because I just blanked out?
Okay. What excites you the most about
because when he was talking about all the things that's happening with Signature, I was just going through
imagining,
the whole
you know,
thing.
Signature
From
London.
Malaysia,
Because
go.
we were doing a meet and greet with Chef Wan.
Yes,
you know?
and then?
I saw the list of all the other countries that they have penetrated.
Oh my
so that's
God.
why when you guys started talking, I was like, it's not just India and London.
There's more.
I was going through it in my head.
Oh my gosh,
yeah,
it's
there's
fantastic.
so many more. They're
Yes.
already in Dubai. They're already in Maldives. They're already in like Indonesia. So many other areas.
Yeah.
So that was going
Yeah.
through it in
And
my
can you
head.
imagine, right, for Malaysians out there to have access to global quality
Yeah.
right here at our doorstep, knowing that the flagship of everything is here, which means we have the fastest, quickest, most
Yes.
immediate access to
Yes.
the latest things.
Of course, it's really nice.
It is really nice.
Because you know they don't shout about it so much. If you don't tell me, I wouldn't know. But
Of course.
it's one thing about Signature is that they prove within their own actions. They don't have to shout about it.
That's true.
And for me, I'm always proud to see, you know, especially you know, looking at what you do. Especially, you're such an inspiration to me in
Thank
how you work
you.
so hard. So please, it's
Aw.
not just me, Amelia. It's also you. So yeah, it's great.
Thank
Again,
you.
didn't hear the questions.
She's the cutest. No, okay. I'm sorry. I probably went a little bit too fast as well. I didn't give us time to like
No,
really
'cause-
process the huge news that Mr. K has just told us,
Yeah,
right?
not really, but I was just really like, no, Mr. Guess, you're being too
Humble.
humble. There's so many other countries that Signature's already planted themselves in. Yeah.
15 countries.
That's
right?
incredible,
Yeah.
right? No, so anyways, the question back to what I was going to ask you, Didi, as a creative, right, who works in entertainment, and we're all artists at the end of the day, including what Signature does here, is also a form of art, how they incorporate such design into people's homes. What are you the most excited about in terms of how the Malaysian design landscape is changing, specifically within the home and living category, in terms of like Signature's latest launches and some of the accessories that they have, and how it's always pushing the boundary of newness and innovation and freshness and quality?
I think back in the day, I wouldn't say back in the day, I'd say like even right now with a lot of all the other local design companies, they are, well, if you look at people who are trying to upgrade their homes, they would actually go for an international brand, you know, not really realizing how much that we've actually improved and
Yeah.
done in our own, you know, landscape, in our own capacity. So for me, with Signature, it actually proves to everyone here locally, you know, because you also need to bring the awareness back home. You know, like how people didn't watch Malay movies back in the
agree.
day.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. You need one company or someone to actually prove that our quality is improving,
Yes.
you know, drastically and fast. So I'd say with the same kind of like the arts and design as well, it's the same thing. It takes time to change people's perception of local products, but you guys are doing so well. And, you know, I didn't know all the things that you've been doing. So it's amazing to hear it here in the podcast. And, you know, like, say our celebrities like Datuk Michelle Yeoh and how much she's actually done globally is similar to what Signature is doing at this point. So we can't underestimate, you know, the things that we have here in Malaysia. We're doing so well as a nation, and I'm so proud.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too. I
Did
completely
I
agree.
answer my
110%. And it's a perfect layup into my following question, like my next question for you as well. I think like as time progresses, we as society, as Malaysian society, we are realizing more and more how special what we have is in terms of our design, our brands, our local businesses, and the way that we approach not just interactions with each other. We're such a family-oriented country
Yes.
in general, but also the amount of culture we have here that really is not replaceable anywhere else, or not found anywhere else, right? So my question to you as the icon in the face of Anggun Heritage is, what is your message for Malaysian families out there, or Malaysian people, or Malaysian women, or Malaysian even men who aspire to have, this heritage aspect of heritage within the home. Why is it important, and why do you think people should be taking it more seriously?
I think people keep focusing on us losing identity in terms of our language, but they also forget that it's not just a language that's kind of being diluted. It's in the culture, it's in the things that we watch, it's the things that the traditions that we have probably, I wouldn't say failed to uphold, but again, we haven't really implemented within our families. So I try to bring back the traditions, the things that pantun storybooks, the things that we wear, how we will do things, how we greet people. It's all within the culture. It's so rich, and there's so many elements that we're slowly forgetting or not kind of like upholding lah, as the generation that's supposed to be macam passing on to the next. So I find it to be my own response. I take it onto myself to make sure that my kids know, what it is to be a Malaysian, to be a Malay. So it's like Malaysians, where we have Chinese, Indian, Malay, and apa tu, the orang aslis. So we all have our own, differences, but still Malaysian. Learning our own language, learning the dances, learning the stories, or the hikayat contohnya. So to me, there's so much responsibility in kind of like passing on all these beautiful things about Malaysia, because without it, what are we? So again, with Signature implementing it into our homes is also a part of our identity that we should actually try to implement in each home as a Malaysian. And also, if you have your clients, international clients, have them also try our our way of living.
Like, how incredible. You imagine half of London has now batik and songkit in their home. Like, would you not be proud? You're like, wait a second, that comes from my country.
Yeah. And they can actually appreciate it more because it's unique to them.
And I think it's so cool, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, to end things, we obviously have a rapid fire section, which is really fast, but to end things, the last question is the same thing, except from Mr. KS's perspective, which is, just to repeat the question, what is like one most important or impactful thing that you wish Malaysian society out there remembers when it comes to why it's important for us to have a slice of heritage in our homes?
Just now, Diana also highlighted how we have multi-racial culture. So we must always remember our roots. Yeah. So where we from, and also we need to inherit the culture. So they have a unique identity as a whole, as a Malaysia. So the culture and element so should be incorporated with the design.
Agree.
Then it's not being just follow the Western, the trend, but we should have our own design element. Then proudly to say the new launch Anggun Heritage is representing what we live and what is our lifestyle and what we the design represent for. That is the important point.
I completely agree. And I think that's a beautiful note to end our podcast on. It's to show that culture and creativity can coexist, and Signature is making it happen with, to start, the Anggun Heritage Collection, face of which is obviously Diana Danielle, and so much more to come that we're so excited for. But before we end our podcast for today, we have a rapid fire section. This is the fun part. Are you guys ready? I've got some very spicy, crazy questions to ask my guests today. Are you ready? The first one is, and you guys are both going to have to answer each of these questions, okay? One household chore you actually enjoy doing. Who's going to answer first? Mr. K.S. Looking a bit confused there. One household chore.
For me, sometimes my wife's is a housewife.
Okay.
So it means I enjoy cooking.
You enjoy cooking?
Yeah.
So you do the cooking?
Especially Sunday, sometimes, but she prepare the ingredient. I do the cooking.
It's collaboration.
Yes,
That's very healthy.
Yeah.
Teamwork makes the dream
Curry
work, they
fish
say.
head. Yeah, those authentic Malaysia. There's a recipe.
Yeah.
Curry fish head.
Yeah.
You guys are making that at home?
Yeah.
That's very impressive.
Yeah,
What do you
nice.
mean?
It's
Yeah.
easy.
Easy, yes.
You're very
Chinese style
different.
fish head curry is really good.
Okay, I know, I agree that it's very
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
I just
yeah.
don't think
And
it's very easy to
easy.
make.
It's-
Okay lah. Baiklah. Okay, we're gonna be expecting cooking videos from Didi in Anggun Heritage Kitchen. I want to see curry fish head, Didi?
Yes.
Okay, for you, one household chore that you actually enjoy doing.
Mm, decluttering.
Decluttering?
Yeah, is that a chore?
No, I love organizing. I will sit
Right?
there and rearrange my cupboard for
Yeah.
hours, and I'm very
Yeah.
happy.
Take down,
Yes.
you put it
Yeah,
back
take
again.
down, arrange, color coordinate my
Yes,
wardrobe. Oh
yes.
my god!
I mean, I can't keep up with every area, but if I can do one small area,
Yes.
I already feel really productive.
I agree. If only we had all the time in the world to sit there and rearrange. But you know, the cupboard already is very cantik. We close it, you can't see the mess inside the cupboard.
Yes.
Done. Settled. Okay, next question. What is your weekend morning routine at home? And now we terbalikkan. So Didi, you answer first and then Mr. Chaos, okay?
There is no routine for me. Every day is a different start, but I just always have coffee every single morning.
Okay.
And that kind of just makes me feel like, okay, my day has started.
Perfect. So spoken like a true mom. No routine whatsoever. Mr. Chaos, for you?
For me, because I'm busy person,
Yes.
Monday until sometimes Saturday.
Oh, yo.
So the weekend, right? The first thing, the Sunday, I accompany my wife go for breakfast.
No, how
Yeah,
lovely.
this is a must. Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah, so this is so at least we had time, yeah, to a nice breakfast, coffee, we chit chat,
So
right?
nice.
Yeah. So this is a routine.
What a beautiful, beautiful routine.
so
Isn't that so
sweet.
touching and sweet?
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Best piece of advice about home or family that you could ever give somebody. Mr. Chaos, would you like to start?
Best piece. So say again the question.
Best piece of advice you could give somebody about home or family.
Family. I think the safe, health conscious.
This is true.
Yeah, this for the family.
Yeah.
So very important.
Mm-hmm.
So this is why we, apart from the, you see the today tagline heritage, yeah, home heritage and harmony.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to create a safer, and healthy environment for the family.
This is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something we don't speak about enough,
Yeah,
right?
then we bring happiness
Yes.
together.
True. Didi?
One that I give to myself right now, a routine. Because I think kids need it, we need it, even though I say I don't have a routine, but I feel like, within the whole week, there is some kind of structure, and a family really needs some kind of structure, because when you're all over the place, really, I don't think you can get anything done.
Yes.
So
But also at the same time, I think it's really important for especially women out there who are mothers to remember that we need to be kinder to ourselves.
yes.
And sometimes that structure and that organization can come from the space that you are in.
yes.
It doesn't necessarily have to be something that the beban is entirely on you to create, right?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. So if the system around you is very structured, like for example, what I really like about Signature is that the organization, for example, that's available, that can be your routine.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to fall entirely on your shoulders and you feel the pressure of having to create it yourself as a mother of two teenagers.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we can cut you some slack. I think we can leave the organization and the routine. We leave it to Signature. Signature can handle it. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So next question, and probably one of my final questions: one material or color that always feels timeless in the home.
I think dark wood for me.
Ooh,
I
I
love
like
my
it.
dark wood.
Yeah,
Mhm.
beautiful
Yes.
choice, Mr. Kies.
I liked earth tone.
Yeah, soft colors.
Yes.
It's giving soft minimal.
When I'm back home, feel comfortable, relaxed,
Yes, peaceful.
peaceful.
Oh, it's so true that colors make you feel a certain way, right?
Yes.
So true. Okay.
Where's
on
the
that note-
spicy?
that was the spicy line. I was just totally joking. I'm not going to ask you spicy questions. But we do have a final spicy question. Are you ready? Favorite joke?
Huh?
Yeah, favorite joke. And what's your favorite joke?
How many tickles does it take to make?
Oh, she had that instantly. How
An
many tickles does it take to
octopus
make an
laugh.
octopus laugh? 8?
Amelia?
10 tickles!
go.
That's so smart. Mr. Kes, you got
I
anything for
surrender.
today? She said, I surrender. Okay.
I was like, Amelia, you need to get this, and you did.
Okay.
So
No, I got one. What does a house wear? All my jokes are about home, by the way.
House.
How many you want? I got until tomorrow we can
oh
sit here. I
my
can give you jokes.
god, I
What
think
does a
I
house
have
wear?
it, but I don't.
Are you ready? A dress.
Oh my God.
Guys, come on. Address.
Address.
What's your
Oh.
address, right? What does a house wear? Address.
Address.
Mr. Chaos, you still look confused. You get it? Address.
Tips.
Yeah. You want
Alamat.
another one?
Yes.
Alamat.
Alamat,
Yeah.
alamat.
What does a house wear? Alamat.
Alamat.
Address.
Address.
Address all right.
Yes.
Oh, it's not a very good reaction. Should I try one more for you on Mr. Chaos? Okay.
Get ready.
Which room of the house will never be haunted?
Living room.
Yes, get it because
So
it's
fast.
living. She very fast. Oh, she's sharp.
My kids.
Your kids have given you these jokes before. Okay, I have one last one and then I have to close shop already, okay? Mr. K is still looking very scared. Like I'm going to start pressuring him for a question. Okay, why should you never trust stairs?
Sorry.
Never trust the stairs.
Never trust the stairs. Why?
I don't know this
This one is a bit complicated.
Because can we fall down?
No. That's too literal. That's too straightforward, Mr. K. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're always up to something.
Oh
Oh,
my goodness.
Yeah.
It's
Thank you guys so much for joining
Thank
me today
you.
for Studio Sembang Slice. We hope everyone watching really enjoyed, and don't forget to make sure to come down here to the flagship store to experience everything that Signature has to offer in real life and take advantage of their incredible 31st anniversary promos. Sekali lagi, we just want to say thank you so much to Mr. KS Lau and also Diana Danielle
thank you.
for
Yeah.
spending time with us. And don't forget to come on down here and maybe you'll see one of us here when you're here. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching and we'll see you next time, same place. Bye bye.